It looks like we have historic Americans as a Final Jeopardy category today. Here's the clue. Before taking office in 1801, President Jefferson asked the Army to locate this officer who had knowledge of the Western country. 30 seconds. Good luck. Perhaps a clue that's a 50-50 guess for our players. Let's find out. We'll start on the end with Erin Howard. $1,400. She wrote down, who is Lewis? Not Clark. Meriwether Lewis is correct. Became Jefferson's private secretary. How much will you add, Erin? You wagered $1,000. You'll have $2,400. Max Jenikov had $9,800 coming into Final Jeopardy. Impressive. Will he be adding to it? Did he have Lewis? He did. He wagered $6,000. He now has $15,800. That will likely be a second place total today because Jamie Ding locked this thing up with $28,200. Does he have Meriwether Lewis? He guessed the right one too. 3 for 3. What will you add? $4,800 takes you to $33,000, and now a 7-game total of $195,203. Well done. You're getting up there. Our last clue of the day concerns homophones. Here's that Final Jeopardy clue. A 2008 Best Picture Oscar nominee and a Roman goddess both have names that are homophones of this state capital. 30 seconds now, players. Good luck. Abigail Marcolini has $1,000 in front of her and wrote down for Final Jeopardy, which state capital? What is Augusta? I'm afraid not, Abigail. What did you wager? Almost everything. We'll leave you with $1. Pranit Nanda had $13,000. Very impressive in second. He wrote down a response almost immediately. And it's the right one, Juneau, Alaska, but also Juno, the wife of Jupiter, and the Elliot Page movie. What did you wager? You'll add $3,000, bringing you up to $16,000, but you might have to settle for second place today. Jamie Ding put this thing away late. He has $27,000. He thought about this. Did he come up with Juno in the end? He did. He didn't wager anything. He'll stand pat at $27,000 and is now an 8-day Jeopardy champion. His total, $222,203. Writers on Writers is the category. Here's the clue. Jane Austen called this English poet infallible. 30 seconds. Good luck. We'll begin with Talaha Pollard, better known as T, who had $7,200. What poet did you come up with, T?
Said Byron.
Beautiful penmanship, but
Thank
I'm afraid it's not Byron. No. What was the wager? She went big. It'll knock her down to 0. Thayer Warren was in second place with $13,400. Did he come up with the right poet? He has Keats, and I'm afraid it's not Keats either, Thayer. You risked everything as well. You are also at 0. Things are looking better for Jamie Ding, who was under pressure a moment ago, $25,200. He wrote down Wordsworth. No, Jane Austen was making a little pun here. She said he was the only infallible pope, Alexander Pope. So what did you wager, Jamie? You only lose 1601, leaving you with $23,599 today, and now a 9-game total of $245,802. We are dealing with U.S. business in Final Jeopardy today. Here's the clue. When it was founded in northern Minnesota in 1902, this company had one goal: to mine for corundum. It has since expanded. You have 30 seconds. Good luck. Let's begin with Donna Von Singer, New York radio legend, $3,800. Did she come up with the correct response? What is 3M? Yes, one of the M's was for Minnesota, one for mining. What did you wager, Donna? You'll add $3,798, bringing you to $7,598. Jeff Beanstalk was in second place with $4,400. Did he know it was 3M? No, put North Star. He wagered all but $5, so that'll drop him down to third. Jamie Ding had $26,000. Will he be adding to it with 3M? He was correct and even colored it in. What was the wager? 1,008 takes him to $27,008, a 10-day total now of $272,810. And he's a double-digit champion. I love a good celebrity memoir, and that's the topic for Final Jeopardy today. Here's the clue. In the title of a 2023 memoir, Dame Judi Dench calls him the man who pays the rent. 30 seconds, players. Good luck. Tanya Iyer has $6,200 at the beginning of Final Jeopardy. Will she be adding to it? She wrote down Patrick Stewart. You know, I'd love for him to come pay my rent, but I'm afraid it's not Patrick Stewart. You wagered every dollar you had. That'll knock you down to zero. Brent Wilson fought bravely today, $9,400 going into final. Was he correct? He wrote down
Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Lloyd Webber, I'm afraid, does not pay Judi Dench's rent, it turns out. What did you wager, Brent? Just $257. That'll leave you with $9,143. Jamie Ding is a 10-day champion, $19,800. Who did he think of? He wrote down Bond, James Bond. That was actually my guess, but no, it turns out she's been in so many Shakespeare plays. Her memoir is about William Shakespeare. He's the man who pays the rent. What did you wager, Jamie? You'll drop just $790, leaving you with $19,010 today, and now an 11-day total of, look at this, $291,820. You made it through the week, Jamie. Congratulations. We're so glad you're here. Stick around and click that subscribe button so you see all our latest videos.